Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ponds Forge and the British Swimming Summer Championships 2018.
A light is ready to shine throughout Glasgow and Scotland once again. Hopes and dreams sealed and shattered in a single breath. Be there when new European champions are crowned.
Our thanks go to sponsors and partners without whom this event would not be possible. Funding partner, UK Sport. Official partner, TIER. Official timekeeper, Swiss Timing. Official suppliers, Lumi. SOS Group. Endorsed product, Sports Systems. Host city, marketing Sheffield and Sheffield International venues.
So of course lots to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, but in the short term we are looking forward to day 2. Tonight, the British Swimming Summer Championships 2018. We are well into the thick of the action now, and as I say, we'll be bringing you all the updates over the course of the night, not just in venue but also on the live stream as well. So that's us here in the commentary position, but also down on poolside we have our very own Stephen Jameson, who we can cross down to right now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jono. It's a lovely evening here in Ponds Forge, everyone. Really pleased that you're all here. Are you looking forward to tonight, ladies and gents? I know it's a Wednesday, but I feel like we can do one better than that. Are you looking forward to tonight, ladies and gentlemen? That's a little bit better. We are only a couple of minutes away from meeting our athletes. So, Jono and Alan, it's over to you.
Jameson down there all evening, all week long as well. Try and grab some interviews as we go throughout the course of the competition. Just to say one thing that we mentioned a lot this morning, if you want to get in touch with us, you can do that. We're very interactive these days. Hashtag SummerChamps18. There isn't a person on the planet that doesn't know how to use Twitter anymore. The moment my dad joined, I realised the world was over. Hashtag SummerChamps18. Get in touch with us. Give us the messages of support for your children. Who is it at your club who's swimming tonight? Tell us if they've got any goals that they want to reach. Get in touch. Hashtag SummerChamps18.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it now then, as we welcome to poolside our referees and their team of technical officials. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your referees, Tom Baster and Bill Brash. Your starters for this evening's session are Kevin Patterson and Jerry Metcalf. And your technical director, ladies and gentlemen, David Metcalf. Officials, you may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our first event of the evening. This is the Women's Open 800 metres Freestyle Heat 8. In lane 0, representing Leicester Sharks, Michaela Glenister. In lane 1, representing Stockport Metro, Alicia Hawkins. In lane 2, representing Royal Wolverhampton School, Neve Hoffland. In lane 3, representing City of Leeds, Leah Crisp. In lane 4, representing Nova Centurion, Polly Holden. In lane 5, representing Loughborough University, Emily Clark. In lane 6, representing Thanet Swim Club, Maisie McCartney. In lane 7, representing Newcastle Swim Team, Georgia Darwin. In lane 8, representing City of Oxford, Nicole Ryan. And in lane 9, representing Nova Centurion, Molly Wright. This is the women's 800 metres Freestyle Heat 8.
Stand up, please relax.
Well, just a bit of a technical issue, unfortunately, delaying us from the start of that, what is time final, really, the eighth heat of the women's 800 metre freestyle. Of course, we had 7 earlier on this morning, Alan, and this is the fastest, if you like, of the lot.
That was one of my best build-ups as well. I was really feeling that one. Out they came, and sat back down again. This is part of the sport, unfortunately. It's good for the younger athletes who are taking part, perhaps maybe in their first ever British Summer Championships. These things happen at the biggest of the biggest events. I remember this happening in London a couple of times during the Olympic Games. You come out and there's a little bit of a problem and you have to just wait. It's all good for the mindset. You learn how to cope with these things, and I think we're okay this time around. Here we go then. This is Heat 8.
Take your mark.
Away they go then. This is Heat 8, as Jonathan was saying before the start. That means we've had 7 heats so far. This is the fastest seeded 8 going in this. Fastest seeded heat, should I say, going here in heat number 8. Michaela Glenister, Alicia Hawkins, Eve Hoffland, Leah Crisp, Polly Holden, Emily Clark, Hazel McCartney, Georgia Darwent, Nicole Ryan, and Molly Wright are the ladies that are looking to improve on their own times more than anything else here, as well as take the age group titles at the British Summer Championships. We've got 5 different ages going in this final heat. 4 of those are 16 years of age. Taylor Glenister, Eve Hoffland, Leah Crisp, Hazel McCartney, very young, 16 years age group record is 8:34.03, done by a very experienced now Kerry Ann Payne, and British legend in and out side, of course. Various other records that they can try and break as well. So, one 17-year-old, Alicia Hawkins. He's in lane 1, 17 his record is wide open actually, 24-7 I think. It's never been beaten before. And leading away here, Jonathan in 4 from Nova Centurion, who have produced a few good swimmers over 800 metres. One, Rebecca Adlington, springs to mind, coming into 4 to take the touch. The leader is Polly Holden.
Yeah, just a notification as well in venue that, of course, you may notice that the big screen at the moment isn't showing the times, but they are being recorded. Don't worry, down in the timing suite. And hopefully, when all is good, they'll be back on the screen once again shortly. Also, I was going to say about flash photography there, but it went as soon as I was about to say it. I didn't know it was that powerful.
Just say it anyway. Don't listen.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, no flash photography or flash filming. Just check before you are about to film the action going off in the pool. It seems as if that problem has evaporated as if by magic. So as Alan was saying, Polly Holden leading the way right now. A few of the age categories. already have been sorted in terms of where the medals will be going. 13, 14-year category and 15 years as well. But the remaining 3 categories will be sorted at the end of this race, and it does mean that quite a few of the swimmers that we had earlier on in the heats will be watching on here with great interest as whether or not their rivals in that age category will be able to beat their times. Also, it's the only time tonight where we will have a mixed bag of swimmers from different age groups as well. All the rest will be in the age categorised finals. A mixed bunch from all sides of the age spectrum.
Keep those messages of support coming in as well. Penny Murphy has put good luck Christy Moon later on. It's the sort of thing that we're looking for. Hashtag Summer Champs 18. And maybe you lovely people in the stands and you people at home as well can help me out here. I got questioned by a Millfield coach a little bit earlier on as to my expression of the word wafting yourself with a fan. He believes it should be wafting. For me, where I come from, you're always wafting. Or wafting, I can't remember which one it is. But what do you think? I can see Sarah from the GB team over there. Are you wafting or wafting? I have no idea what the difference between the two is. But the Millfield coach took great exception to my use of the English language, despite the fact that I'm the one that gets paid to talk, and he's the one that gets paid to teach. There you go, look at that. If you have an opinion, hashtag Summer Champs 18. Is it wafting or wafting? Who knows?
Yeah, that's really got me thinking now, actually, Alan. One thing that on the hashtag Summer Champs 18 we do know how to pronounce is Natari, and Imi says good luck to Natari swimmers tonight going on in the pool. So says it's the showdown tonight, 6:17 live 50 fly final. Good luck to Jasmine McRae, hashtag going for gold. And also a few tweets as well from Neil for thanking all those part at pool for their support. Of course, when it comes to nationals, at this time of the season as well, it's a really good time to celebrate some of the achievements that have been earned over the course of the week, and also not only rewarding the swimmers but the parents and the coaches as well. Which is Holly Holden. There's that reward waiting for her with the way that she's been swimming this race so far in the 18-year category. Very formidable indeed. And now going into her final 250 metres. Not long before she'll hear the bell.
We've been joined up in the commentary box on many occasions by a long-distance swimmer. Always asked them this sort of question. We haven't got one here with us. Neither Jonathan or I can swim more than probably 100 metres to be fair. But we often ask the question, why the bell? What's the bell for? And I remember Cassandra Patton openly saying that she was always glad of the bell because there were some races where she just kept on swimming, completely lost count, even though there are lap counters at the other end as well. So she said the bell and the lap counters were very useful indeed for a long-distance swimmer, and that was the reason that we used both of those, at least for her. That's where they came in useful.
Yeah, and of course that din as well is synonymous with the end of what is a really grueling journey for all of these swimmers. Mentally taxing, certainly physically as well. Only one thing you're able to take into account when you don't swim, not myself and Alan. We just sit and float really whenever we're in the pool. 45 metres until that bell will sound for Polly Holden. She has got so much open water around her right now.
Here they come then to the turn as Polly will indeed hear the bell first. Nicola Smith says, "Can you say happy birthday to my son George, who's in the 50 breath final, 13 to 14 years in thanks." Well, don't have to thank me, it's part of my job. Turning here then, it's Holden who leads the way. 18 years of age from Cartney in second position. Bit of a battle on for third in this heat then, Leah Crisp. Alicia Hawkins and Georgia Darwin, all of them three of those in close contention. Such a battle at the front, Jonathan, where Polly Holden will come back down for the final 50. Not the first Nova Centurion to dominate an 800 metres in history.
No, and this is a really strong swim from Polly Holden, coming in with an entry of 8:46.57, and she has taken the pool here by storm. I said earlier on she's in the 18-year category, she's actually in the senior category, but still just 18 years of age, turning 19 next month. But it doesn't matter which category she's in, because she's taken the whole pool by storm here, and coming in with a time of 8:38.73, which is substantial improvement from the entry time she came here with. Now next in is Maisie McCartney of Thanet Swim Club in a completely different argument, the 16-year category, and she's got 8:48.86, which makes very strong reading indeed. We didn't get many times earlier below 8:55, that is for sure. So for Maisie McCartney to get 8:48.86, that is very promising indeed. And Leah Crisp of City of Leeds has got the third fastest time, 8:50.79. And if you're watching on the live stream, confirmation of those results are on the screen now. Holden from McCartney from Crisp. Of course, many ramifications with those scores there as to how exactly they fit in the leaderboards in the different age categories. But that completes the 8 heats in total. Continuation from this morning of the women's 800 metre freestyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 13-14 years 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Leeds, Ella Cooper. In lane 1, representing Millfield School, Gemma Peters. In lane 2, representing Tunbridge, Caitlin Ebage. In lane 3, representing Colchester, Sophie Freeman. Lane 4, representing Borough of Waltham Forest, Emily Eiley. Lane 5, representing Mount Kelly, Bella Hodges. Lane 6, representing City of Glasgow, Katie Shanahan. Lane 7, representing Millfield School, Astrid Hannah. Lane 8, representing City of Sheffield Swim Squad, Issy May Reeves. And in lane 9, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Chiara Tomasello. This is the women's 13-14 years 100 metres backstroke final.
And away we go with the first of the 5, of course, women's 100 metre backstroke finals. And the swimmers getting off to a very good start, particularly on the far side of lane 9. Chiara Tomasello, who really distinguished with the rest of the pool in the first 30 metres there with the way that she entered. But now the rest of the pool beginning to level things out, particularly to her immediate left as she will look in lane 8. And that is Issy May Reeves, and in lane 4, turning very strongly indeed, was Emily Eiley. But Caitlin Ebage on the times was the one who made the fastest turn, currently leading not by an awful lot. It was around 0.3 seconds separating the front two. So Caitlin Ebage in lane 2 with the yellow cap is looking the strongest right now. But in lane 6, you see Katie Shanahan of City of Glasgow is just getting her nose in front. A late emergence perhaps from Emily Eiley of Borough of Waltham Forest, who promised quite a bit on the turn there with 50 metres to go. Didn't quite get live to that immediately, but it's going to be tight towards the wall. And Katie Shanahan has done it. 1:03.86 by 0.19 seconds ahead of Emily Eiley of Borough of Waltham Forest. Caitlin Ebage of Tunbridge gets third. It was very close indeed. Sophie Freeman in 4th actually. The top 4 all within 1.05 seconds of one another. Katie Shanahan though leading the way. Emily Eiley 2nd. Caitlin Ebage in 3rd.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Carnegie, Morven Lister. Lane 1, representing Millfield, Tatiana Tostevin. Lane 2, representing Davencio, Mia Slevin. In lane 3, representing York City, Tia Ward. Lane 4, representing Plymouth Leander, Honey Osrin. Lane 5, representing Natare West London, Caroline Lewitt. Lane 6, representing Carnegie, Ellie Turner. Lane 7, representing Dumfries, Ava Simpson. In lane 8, representing City of Milton Keynes, Charlotte Wynne Jones. And in lane 9, representing City of Peterborough, E. Wright. This is the women's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke final.
After the first half of the underwater shape, picked up the speed of very good.
Take your mark.
A few nerves jangling at the beginning there. They got up and were asked to just relax for a moment. Gathering of Davencio teammates up on the balconies up here, just in front of our commenting positions. You can see all their names, Ryan, Adam, Jim, all there. Watching on from Mia Slevin. With the gold cap heading down towards the diving end. Just the one turn here, of course, in the 100 back. Who will lead off early? Osrin of Plymouth Leander, 31.16. Second, Ellie Turner, 31.14. Third is 31.46. And the battle really is in the middle where you would expect it. It's still going well. Is Slevin of Davencio. 31.54 at the turn. She's pretty much bang level with third here. And actually starting to move into second. It's a good swim on the near side for the gold cap of Slevin. Has she got enough water in front of her to still keep going? But at the moment it looks like Osrin in the formidable silver caps of Plymouth Leander, who takes the touch. 103.36. Second is Lewitt, Turner in third, and again Slevin just ended up dropping down into fourth at the finish. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 16 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Newcastle swim team, Hannah Slater. Lane 1, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Sophie Shaw. Lane 2, representing Streatham District, Harriet Watts. Lane 3, representing Swim Gwynedd Performance, Medi Harris. Lane 4, representing Millfield, Rachel Anderson. Lane 5, representing Wickham District, Kiara Barber. Lane 6, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Pia Murray. Lane 7, representing City of Liverpool, Jessica McDonough. Lane 8, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Francesca Whitting. And in lane 9, representing Newcastle swim team, Neve Page. This is the women's 16 years, 100 meters backstroke final.
And away we go. Interestingly, just the 3 PBs from the 10 swimmers earlier on today in the heats, consisting of Harriet Watts in lane 2, Jessica McDonough in 7, and Francesca Whiting in lane 8. And Jessica McDonough, has to be said, in lane 7 from City of Liverpool, has made quite a few improvements so far over the course of the first couple of days here at this national meet. Rachel Anderson going in lane 4 for Millfield. The favourite though, 103.89, the time for her earlier on, almost getting her personal best there as well, 0.17 seconds out of that. And of course she got first in the 200 freestyle here last night as well. And as we look up, it's Axel lane 3. Maddie Harris of Swim Gwynedd, who's looking in pretty good control right now. She knew earlier today that she could swim quicker. She has the fastest PB out of anyone in the pool on paper. She just has to replicate that here today at Consfull. She didn't this morning, she was starting to there, but now come the middle pack, particularly lane 5, Akira Barber of Wickham District. It's going to be between them two for the touch. And the first touch is taken by Maddie Harris of Swim Gwynedd, 102.99, still outside the PB, but that doesn't matter right now because she will have the gold medal around her neck. Kira Barber has got second spot for Wickham District, 103 on the dot, a new PB for her and a tie for bronze as well. A fantastic finish there. Rachel Anderson, Pia Murray, both in third. Maddie Harris gets gold.
Maxwell says good luck to Lewis in the 100 back final tonight. Hashtag SummerChamps18, that's all you need. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 17-18 years 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Leicester, Daisy Platts. In lane 1, representing Plymouth Leander, Tegan Drew. In lane 2, representing City of Coventry, Lauren Cox. In lane 3, representing Woking, Anna Main. In lane 4, representing City of Sheffield, Lily Bosley. In lane 5, representing Guildford City, Alicia Wilson. In lane 6, representing Mid-Sussex, Sophie Maguire. Lane 7, representing Ealing, Brodie Judge. In lane 8, representing Preston, Emily Peck. And in lane 9, representing Millfield, Isabel Jones. This is the women's 17-18 years 100 meters backstroke final.
Good start being made in lane 5 there from Alicia Wilson of Guildford City, of course, very early days, but season's best for her earlier on today. 103.14, just a tenth of a second outside of her PB. Quite a few swimmers looking for their first bit of silverware show for the week. Of course, still relatively early days, just on day 2 here. Coming towards the halfway point now, but business end of this race. Ryan Cox in lane 2 for the City of Coventry. 29.9 split down halfway point, 0.17 should I say, lead over Alicia Wilson. In third place, Tegan Drew on that turn as well in lane 1. It's very difficult at the moment to differentiate those three at the front between one another, but they certainly lead ahead of the rest of the pack. A bit of a late burst coming in lane 1 as well from Tegan Drew, Plymouth Leander, with Lauren Cox in lane 2, who was leading the way, surrendering that lead now to those in the middle, Lily Bosley and Alicia Wilson in that order, touching the wall as well. Lily Bosley, a City of Sheffield, has done it in her home pool. 0.19 seconds the gap between her and Alicia Wilson in third spot. Lauren Cox holding off the pressure there from Tegan Drew on the near side. Cox ahead of Drew, but behind Wilson in second and Bosley's first.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 19 years and over 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Colchester, Martha Dooley. Lane 1, representing Loughborough University, Molly Allen. Lane 2, representing Birmingham University, Jessica Shaw. Lane 3, representing Plymouth Leander, Laura Stevens. Lane 4, representing Ealing, Ekaterina Avramova. Lane 5, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Chloe Golding. Lane 6, representing Loughborough University, Charlotte Evans. Lane 7, representing East Kilbride, Jennifer King. Lane 8, representing Woking, Hannah Burville. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough University, Emma Bell. This is the women's 19 years and over 100 meters backstroke final.
Take your mark.
There we go, 20 meters already in. It's fairly level going so far, but here in the form, starting to try and push ahead of the rest. We're losing Bell on the far side. It's fairly level as they come to the turn. It is indeed a joint first turn between Shaw and Allen on the near side as well, 30.39. And it was King and then Amhammer in lane 4, but it's again a mixed bag here in 5. Golding now. Great turn, great bit of work off the wall here from City of Manchester's Chloe Golding, and that will please her coaches no end. Went from 6 at the turn. I know there was a great deal in it, but this is a real good fight over the final 50 from Chloe Golding, and she got enough to hold them off. She will have here. It's Golding for gold. So as the swimmers make their way out, it's Chloe Golding who takes it 101.56. After another of Ealing, 102.08. And Laura Stevens gets third position, 102.40. It's good that was all of the women's events to begin with. 5 finals for each of the age groups, remember. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 13-14 years, 200 meters butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Swansea Aquatics, Antonia Rodriguez. In lane 1, representing Winchester, Oscar Priestman. Lane 2, representing Tigers Jersey, Isaac Dodds. Lane 3, representing Northampton, Harvey Freeman. In lane 4, representing Hatfield, Michael Klimaszewski. Lane 5, representing Plymouth Leander, James Hart. In lane 6, representing Wickham District, Samuel Tucker. In lane 7, representing City of Leeds, Emilio Paniagua Gutierrez. In lane 8, representing Wickham District, Joshua Weston. And in lane 9, representing City of Leeds, Ben Shelton. This is the men's 13-14 years, 200 meters butterfly final.
Yes, go, go, go!
made by Pink Cap in lane 4, Michael Klimaszewski of Hatfield. This race, used in the pool in this classification. Him and Emilio Gutierrez in lane 7 as well. To yet to turn 14, but we'll do in the next couple of months or so. Klimaszewski this morning was all getting a PB 209.9. In fact, the fastest three, him, James Hart to one side in lane 5, and Harvey Freeman in lane 3 as well. Also managing to get their best ever times here in Ponds Forge. And they may have to just push themselves that little bit better this evening as well in order to get on the podium, particularly when you get outliers like Isaac Dodds in lane 2 from Tigers jersey, who's really pressing the foot onto the gas now. He's pretty much levelling second with James Hart in lane 5, but both of them hot on the tail of Michael Klimaszewski of Hatfield going in lane 4. And it's a 3-horse race really coming in towards the wall. It looks like the Hatfield man will get there, and he does as well. Manages to beat Isaac Dodds, who finishes second, James Hart in third. Coming towards the second half of this one now. I don't think anyone will ever get that excited over a half-time split, as Klimaszewski still is in control of this one. To his left-hand side, James Hart, Plymouth Leander, just keeping more or less as a shadow there of how the Hatfield man is doing, and Isaac Dodds dropping off the pace. Maybe. Will that let anyone in towards that third position? And just to his right, almost half a body length behind him, Harvey Freeman. And that's square with him in lane 6. There's Sam Tucker of Wickham District. But then, down the middle, there were two. Michael Klimaszewski in lane 4, James Hart in lane 5. This time one of them's going to get it. James Hart in towards the wall. 208.18. Klimaszewski second on 208.81, and Isaac Dodds does complete the top 3, managing to just hold on to his podium position. So Plymouth Leander with the loud cheers there on the far side. No wonder at all. James Hart managing to do it down the heart of the pool as well, alongside Michael Klimaszewski. We thought it'd be tight. Both of them getting PBs. James Hart almost by 2.5 seconds. Fantastic swing from him with a goal as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 15 years, 200 metres butterfly final. Lane 0, representing City of Southampton, Marcus Tambling. In lane 1, representing Wickham District, Thomas Sansom. Lane 2, representing Millfield School, William Ellington. Lane 3, representing City of Leeds, Akau Richal. In lane 4, representing Northampton Swimming Club, Edward Mildred. Lane 5, representing City of Sheffield Swim Squad, Ruben Vizda. Lane 6, representing City of Glasgow, it's Mark Ford. Lane 7, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Lewis Binning. Lane 8, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Marcus Scullion. And in lane 9, representing York Bath, it's Jason Robson. This is the men's 15 years, 200 metres butterfly final. Hopefully you're having a lot of fun in the stands. We're certainly having it in the commentary box. Jonathan getting to grips with the difference between 100 metres and 200 metres. Now he's struggling to open the bottle of water. So there you go, that's our trauma up in the commentary box. But these guys got 200 metres to master in the butterfly as well. He's got off to a decent start alongside Mildred. It is Mildred of Northampton that gets the best of the first 50 metres. 27.52, 28.17 for Ruben in lane 5. Third then was Zakarao leads in lane number 3. So he's matching his name and his position so far. He with the yellow cap coming back down toward the scoreboard. And there's a whole host of gathered coaches up on the balconies watching their athletes, cheering them on and making sure they are getting the gains in the water and in the times that they are looking for. 100 gone. Here's the turn. Mildred makes the turn in first position. Now Rihal is in second. Third is now Vista. Fourth position Ellington. Fifth is Robson. Sixth is Sansom as they head back down towards the diving pit. Jono, can I trust you with 75 metres?
You absolutely can, Alan. There's only 2 lengths remaining. Edward Mildred, the one in front, and he's had a fantastic week already so far. Of course, winning the 400 metre freestyle yesterday here in Ponds Forge, and he's looking well in the hot seat for another medal as well, and it looks like that colour will be gold. We know he can do it over the longer distances, 200, your more intermediate one, particularly when it comes to the butterfly, but he is absolutely soaring through this, and he's got around a body length lead over that of Ruben Vista. Vista pretty much comfortable, you would say now, for at least silver, but it's going to be a really tough ask for gold, not just because of the distance between him and Edward Mildred, but the fact it is Edward Mildred in front of him. The battle for bronze will go down to the wire. We'll revisit that in a moment, but it is Edward Mildred coming in to the wall, 2:02.64. It's not even as quick as his heat time this morning, but it didn't have to be because he has won the final. Ruben Vista in second, third William Ellington. William Ellington himself getting a PB from that one. Confirmation of those results on the screen now. It's a PB for Ruben Vista. Frightening how much quicker Edward Mildred could possibly go. It's a second gold for him here in Sheffield in as many days. Congratulations to him and our medalists from that 15-year 200 metre butterfly final.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 16 years, 200 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing City of Leicester, Thomas Beamer. Lane 1, representing Staines, Ross Phillip. In lane 2, representing City of Peterborough, Herbie Kinder. Lane 3, representing City of Salford, Ewan Wilson. Lane 4, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Charlie Hutchison. Lane 5, representing Swansea Aquatics, Rhys Edwards. Lane 6, representing Millfield, Hugh Williams. Lane 7, representing City of Cardiff, Benjamin Chuyin. Lane 8, representing Thanet Swim, Kieran Dale. And in lane 9, representing St Felix School, Collins Saliboko. This is men's 16 years, 200 metres butterfly final.
Hugh Williams, the winner from this event in the 15-year category last year, starting in lane 6 here, but still managed to get a PB this morning, 2:08.26. Just raised a little bit higher though, by 2 or 3, qualifying quicker than him. Rhys Edwards, lane 5. Charles Hutchison, particularly, of course, in lane 4, 2:05.24 was his time though. He has already this season, a PB of 2:02.67. For him last night in 400 free. determination there to trot all the way and get a gold medal in this 200 fly. So far coming up to his halfway point, he's in up there in contention in the black cap. Down in the central lane, and also within Hugh Williams, as I mentioned, of Millfield in lane 6, and just behind them, lane 7, Benjamin Tuion, the city of Cardiff, not a million miles out of the picture either. Rhys Edwards from Swansea, turning 4th there on the split times. So that looks like it's a front four that's beginning to maybe flatten out a little bit. In particular, we've got Rhys Edwards really making Williams and Tuion to his left-hand side, but maybe to his right side, just a wee bit too much here. The final turn being made first then by Charlie Hutchison of Ellesmere College Tidings, 1:30.28 the split, which is just over 2.25 seconds quicker than Rhys Edwards. He's now turned into his nearest rival. A really good 50-metre stretch out from Rhys Edwards, but also even better in lane 3, Ewan Wilson of City of Salford, seemingly coming out of nowhere here, but ploughing on without a care in the world as to who he's knocking out of his way. It may be Rhys Edwards who falls his next victim here as he pushes for silver, but gold for Charlie Hutchison coming in 2:02.94. And indeed, second is for Ewan Wilson. That is an amazing second half of that swim from the City of Salford man. Rising from the dead almost, Rhys Edwards, who we thought was emerging himself, has a very impressive silver, settles for third. But Hutchison from Wilson, from Edwards in the end. You have to feel for Benjamin Tuion missing out there as those four were turning almost simultaneously for the final 50. You knew one of them was going to miss out unless there was a freak tie for one of the medals. But it wasn't to be. And the battle for the South Wales swimmers won on that occasion by Rhys Edwards for third, Charlie Hutchison in first, and Wilson second.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 17-18 years, 200 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Tigers jersey, Robbie Jones. Lane 1, representing the Warren de Bath Club, Jonah Walsh. Lane 2, representing Hatfield, James Woodward. Lane 3, representing Millfield, Jacob Goodman. Lane 4, representing Warren de Bath Club, Archie Goodburn. Lane 5, representing Hillingdon, Ben Hooper. Lane 6, representing Mount Kelly, Sam Daly. Lane 7, representing Royal Wolverhampton School, Kane Murcott. In lane 8, representing City of Salford, Matthew George. And in lane 9, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Christy Moon. This is the men's 17-18 years, 200 metres butterfly final.
Let's go, drive!
They come then, and good start here in 3 for Jacob Goodman of Millfield. I think it is a really good start. He's trying to build a little bit of a lead as they come to this first 50-metre turn. It's a cooler 200 butterfly, so I'm told. A real workout for the hardcore. Ben Hooper of Hillingdon. Second position at the first turn then. Goodburn in third position. It starts to level up then. These three across the middle look like they might give us a real good final 100 metres, because they're going to be very, very close as they come to the halfway stage here then. In the middle, Goodburn starts to come through in the red cap of Warren de Bath. Alongside him, Hooper to his left now in second, Goodman to his right now in third position. On this near side, Robbie Jones of Tigers is going well. The Jersey-based swimmer on the near side. On the other side, in Sam Daly of Mount Kelly going well as well. But only three of these swimmers outside 60 seconds at that 100-metre turn as they race back down. Then starting to just drop off the pace here is Goodman. Has he got anything left in the final 50 metres? It's down now to Goodburn and Hooper as they make this final turn. Then 1:28.49, 1:28.89, 1:29.67. That's the top three times. Goodburn, Hooper, Goodman as they start to make their way back down. Goodman starting to get caught by Daly now. On the near side, the Tigers man Jones just dropping off the pace a little bit. Here comes Daly into third position. Has he got enough to go to second as well? Starting to come away is Goodburn of Warrender into the lead, into the final 10, and it's going to be Goodburn in lane 4 who takes it. The battle for second continues. Coming back is Goodman. No doubt about the winner. 2:00.46 for Archie Goodburn. Well, Millfield's Jacob Goodman and his teammates below me, they're wondering how on earth he didn't end up in third still. It was tight, and Daly just kept coming towards the end. 1/100th of a second. That's like biting your nails just before you get in. Costly. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 19 years and over 200 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Leatherhead, James Wilkes. Lane 1, representing City of Glasgow, Ryan Brown. Lane 2, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Jacob Jackson. Lane 3, representing Loughborough, it's Joe Litchfield. Lane 4, representing Aberdeen, Thomas Bealey. Lane 5, representing Warrington, Matthew Domville. Lane 6, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Thomas Payne. Lane 7, representing Plymouth Leander, Freddie Clampett. Lane 8, representing Loughborough University, Kevin Wallbank. And in lane 9, representing Exeter City, Tom Downs. This is the men's 19 years and over 200 metres butterfly final.
Personal best earlier for our fastest qualifier, Thomas Bealey of University of Aberdeen. Just over 2 minutes, 2:0.25. Hoping to bring that 2-minute barrier in this final as well. And if he does so, surely the gold medal will be his. It will mean that those around him will certainly have to up their game, although 2 already have previously swam over 2 minutes. Matthew Domville in lane 5, also Thomas Payne in lane 6 as well. They have not managed either of those times this season. And of course, we have that momentum and the form coming into a nationals. It really does help, but it is all about the 200 metres that you swim here tonight. And it's what's going to determine where those medals are going to go. Halfway point, Ryan Brown, the City of Glasgow, one leading the way right now. In fact, his time personal best, 2:0.3, very close to that time Thomas Bealey got earlier on today. Maybe throwing a bit of a curveball into the equation from one of the outer lanes, and it's meaning that those in the middle are going to have to respond, and responding well, it has to be said. Lanes 4, 5 and 6. Thomas Bealey in 4, Donville in 5 and Thomas Payne in 6. We've said already that how they can record the sort of times needed to win this race, and now they're going to really have to show it in effect. First turn being made then by Thomas Bealey in lane 4 from Aberdeen. And it's not by much of a margin ahead of second, 0.19. Looked like the split there between him and Ryan Brown. Jacob Jackson as well was turning pretty well in lane 2. But that's now evaporated, and here comes Joe Litchfield in lane 3 with a late burst out of absolutely nowhere. He was making so much ground with each and every claw through the water. Might not be enough for gold, but he might be good enough for silver. Thomas Bealey will get the gold though. 1:59.09, and Joe Litchfield has rescued it out of absolutely nowhere. 50 minutes to go, and he has got it. Thomas Payne in third. So Thomas Bealey indeed does break the 2-minute barrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next set of athletes. This is the women's multi-classification 100 metres backstroke final. Lane 0 representing Hoddesdon, Grace Harvey. In lane 1 representing Orion, Megan Richter. Lane 2 representing Bournemouth Collegiate School, Alice Ty. Lane 3 representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Hannah Russell. Lane 4, representing City of Norwich, Jessica Jane Applegate. Lane 5, representing Nova Centurion, Sophie Pascoe. Lane 6, representing North Ayrshire, Abby Kane. Lane 7, representing Aberdeen, Tony Shaw. And in lane 8, representing Barking and Dagenham, Brooke Whiston. This is the women's multi-classification 100 metres backstroke final.
Still here.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to say, you know what you said earlier?
I forgot that to run things.
And I'll put this over to keep up your secrets. All of us keep up your secrets.
Take your mark.
And here we go with our first portion of multi-class swimming for the night. And as ever, if you're new to multi-class swimming, we're just about getting the hang of it. The classification is, of course, spanning from S1 to S14. In this race, it's from S6 to S14, and each swimmer in their classification have to swim as close to their respective world record in those classifications. So to give you an idea, just give us Jane Applegate in lane 4, S14 swimmer trying to get as close as possible to 104.05, the world record set by Bethany Firth at the Rio 2016 Games. And the closer she gets to that, the more points she will get. Looking at around 800 plus is a really solid time, and a competitive one for gold.
Wonderful field of GB. Sophie Pascoe is in 5. I'm training with Nova Centurion. 9 Paralympic gold medals for her name. She's representing New Zealand, the 25-year-old from Christchurch originally. What a single of athletes this is. 9 Olympic gold. Jessie Jane knows exactly what it takes to win Olympic gold, and she knows what it takes to be first here. But Alice Tai, 1,180 points, a time of 109.03. That is a huge tally of points from Alice Tai. She is always capable, is Alice, of big scores. Here comes Grace Harvey. How will this affect it? The ODS 6 swimmer, 759. Well, what a swim that is from Alice Tai. 109.03. .26 is Alice's own world record. It's 109.03 enough to put a massive amount of points on the board. Pascoe shows her quality coming in second, 822. Jessica Jane Applegate, 819. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's multi-classification 100 meters backstroke final. Lane 0, representing Nova Centurion, Oliver Hind. Lane 1, representing Claysmore Swimming Club, George Kelman-Johns. In lane 2, representing Wickham District, Tyler Ianu. Lane 3, representing City of Sunderland, Stephen Clegg. Lane 4, representing Pembrokeshire County Swimming Club, Rhys Davies. Lane 5, representing City of Norwich, Jordan Catchpole. Lane 6, representing Harlow Penguin, James Hollis. Lane 7, representing Rotherham Metro, Joseph Siege. Lane 8, representing Torfaen Dolphins, Dylan Broom. And in lane 9, representing City of Derby Swimming, Lewis White. This is the men's multi-classification 100 meters backstroke final. It's quite funny that we should be doing the backstroke as I catch sight of one of the men in this building that knows just how to do the backstroke. The one and only Liam Tancock just walked right across our commentary position. He knew a thing or two about how to do the backstroke, didn't he? Heading down towards the diving pit end then, moving closely. Watch Jordan Catchpole here in fire. You can see his coach Alex leading, thinking, timing probably. Coming up to the turn. Catchpole down in third in the race. Davies alongside him, also S14 swimmer. He's in first. Second, one of our S12 swimmers in this one is Stephen Clegg from City of Sunderland. Fourth position is the third of the S14 swimmers. That's Tyler Ianu.
So when they come towards the finish, then of course the lanes are seeded here based on the time they got in the heats earlier on today rather than the points they actually got. So again, we're waiting for those on the outer lanes to touch in to the wall before we know exactly who's won this one. So the first touch coming in there from Rhys Davies, 101.76. Most importantly, it's 883 multi-class points and all of them touching in now. So he has done it. Well, we're just getting word that Rhys Davies is tying there, 1:01.76, maybe a British record, but we'll wait and confirm. Don't speculate just yet on that one, as we just get confirmation of that. Certainly someone who swam very close to their world record earlier was Alice Ty in the women's MC 100-metre backstroke. We're very fortunate that Stephen Jameson is managing to grab a word with her now.
Yeah, thank you, John. Alice, big congratulations on the win in that race. How nice is it to be swimming back in the UK? I know you've been a very, very busy international swimmer recently.
Yeah, it's really nice to be back in Sheffield. I was in Australia earlier in the year for Commonwealths, and yeah, it's nice just to be back with people I know.
And in terms of the rest of this year, obviously Dublin's the big one for you guys. I know you're all really looking forward to Taper, that's coming up pretty soon. How much are you looking forward to the championships themselves though? Because I know you're in Eindhoven and swum really well there. What's the plan?
Yeah, it's going to be my second European Championships, so I think it's nice that it's just across from the UK. But yeah, just get my head down and hopefully swim PBs, because that's all I really want at the moment.
Well, it's a good start here. We wish you all the very best in Dublin, ladies and gentlemen. Alice Ty.
So we have got word on the time from Rhys Davies there, just in that previous race, the men's MC 100-metre backstroke, and it was inside the British record as well. A big well done to the 17-year-old from Pembrokeshire. Outstanding stuff from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the women's 13-14 years 200 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Birmingham, Ellie Sibal Perkins. Lane 1, representing City of Bristol, Georgia Gussie. Lane 2, representing Stockport Metro, Olivia Malden. Lane 3, representing Aquabears, Lucy Canavan. Lane 4, representing Stockport Metro, Olivia Heron. Lane 5, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Jemima Berkeley. Lane 6, representing City of Leeds, Kiddiest Hodgson. Lane 7, representing City of Bradford, Hermione Rowe. Lane 8, representing Natari West London, Clara Van Oppel. And in lane 9, representing City of Sheffield, Abigail Miles. This is the women's 13-14 years 200 metres breaststroke final.
There we go then with these 200-metre breaststroke finals. First of them being the 13-14 year category, of course. And here we have Olivia Heron. We've got Stockport Metro going in lane 4. That's season's best earlier on. With 2:38.24, propelling up into the fastest season lane. Jemima Berkeley of RTW Monson. Time 2:40.05. 1.5 seconds outside of a PB that she managed to get earlier on this season. She did get the gold in the 50 breast last night. 4 times the distance, how will she fare? Certainly in that case you'd expect a decent start from her, and she certainly is up and alongside Olivia Heron, who is doing her best to try and set the pace here. But there are a couple of notable swimmers right now. On the far side, Abigail Miles of City of Sheffield. Red cap in lane 9 and begin to emerge just coming towards the halfway point here. Lucy Canavan of Aquabears of Rochdale in lane 3. Just off getting the PB earlier on, 2:40.54. And use that as a token momentum going into the final, and it should do you some good. Lane 1, Georgia Gussie, the City of Bristol, was floating towards the front there before Lucy Canavan just stole the attention coming towards the scoreboard end. And maybe Clara Van Oppel in 8 can challenge Abigail Miles just to her left-hand side. Certainly using as a bit of a marker to carry her along with her, because at the moment Abigail Miles is going at a pace that is of a medal standard. But we focus back on the middle of the pool and how Olivia Heron's lead has transpired over the course of the last 50 metres. Well, it has got bigger over Jemima Berkeley. There's a gap of around 1:38 between the two of them. Abigail Miles in third, ever so slightly ahead of Lucy Canavan, still going strong in lane 3. Lucy Canavan, very strong breaststroker. Obviously getting golds at the regional levels, silver as well, and in the 200 moment, it's about Olivia Heron, and that is probably not going to change now because she's got a bigger lead than she's had over the course of the previous 150, coming in towards the wall and the 200 metre mark, and it will be hers. 2:35.7, second for Jemima Berkeley, third really well taken by Abigail Miles on the far side. Well, it's the Northwest, well, certainly the Northwest winning that one with Olivia Heron there, Stockport Metro, 2:35.7. Jemima Berkeley second, a confirmation of Abigail Miles managing to get the bronze, 0.8 seconds ahead of Lucy Canavan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 15 years, 200 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Southport, Jessica Morgan. In lane 1, representing Hart Midlothian, Ellie Riley. In lane 2, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Anna Lehman. In lane 3, representing Wigan, Jennifer Green. In lane 4, representing City of Leicester, Caris O'Reilly. In lane 5, representing Plymouth Leander, Lana Broekhoven. In lane 6, representing Exeter City, Flora Perkin. Lane 7, representing Abingdon Vale, Natalia Druitt. In lane 8, representing Guildford City, Isabella Fackel. And in lane 9, representing Hillingdon, Cara O'Toole. This is the women's 15 years, 200 metres breaststroke final.
Holding us off the longest under the water was lane 1, Ellie Riley. Hart Midlothian, incidentally, is actually on paper got the best of the personal best coming into this 2:36.04. Quite a bit off the pace this morning, though, in terms of rating that to a personal best, 4.5 seconds or so. She got 2:40.52, so she may be one to watch from lane 1 to try and steal this. She certainly won't be leading at this quarter stage of the race. Until we go to Lana Broekhoven, or Plymouth Leander, 35.07, the time that she currently sits on. And Anna Lehman of RTW Monson turning just behind her in second position. As we look for third, it is Ellie Riley, though, Hart Midlothian who's got there, but this has been a really good turn from Jessica Morgan in lane 0 from Southport, and coming towards the halfway point. She may be one to what's going into the second half of this, but then again, no one really dropping off. Those swimmers, particularly on the near side, lanes 0 to 5, are the ones that we're looking at right now to go towards the top spot. And trying to also get our attention is Flora Perkin in lane 6 of Exeter City. So there's a lot of things to look out for across the pool here, a lot of little battles going on lane by lane, side by side as they turn at the halfway point. Broekhoven and O'Reilly epitomising that, right next to each other down the middle. It is Broekhoven in lane 5 who has the lead by around a head, and she's certainly going at a bit of a quicker pace right now in and out of the water, but that doesn't necessarily translate into a faster speed, although in this occasion it does, with Carissa O'Reilly still just chasing their bubbles. Ellie Riley in lane 1 was the one at the halfway point in third position, but with the naked eye, it's not really easy to tell who can be separated from her right now, because you'd put Flora Perkin right up there as possibly being in contention for that bronze medal, and also in lane 3, Jennifer Green as well. The updated splits then. The final time we'll get the splits before the main result itself. Lana Brokoven in first position in lane 5 for Plymouth Leander, 600ths of a second ahead of Carrie O'Reilly and City of Leicester next to her. Ellie Riley and Anna Lehman really going for it in lanes 1 and 2. You'd probably put the latter in front of Riley right now. It was such a close call on that turn there, and maybe momentum is with Anna Lehman in respect of that bronze, and maybe even silver if she can push further. She's really reeled Lana Brokoven back. Her lead has completely disappeared, and Carrie O'Reilly has taken firm advantage of that, pinched her pocket, got to the wall and taken the gold. And as they look up towards the scoreboard, I think they'll only just be able to take in how close that was. The top 5 there, all under 2:38. Carrie O'Reilly in the end making it look like a pretty simple task. It didn't seem like it. Ellie Riley getting second. And Anna Lehman pinching third.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 16 years, 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0, representing East Kilbride, Lucy Ross. Lane 1, representing Hatfield, Sophie Payne. Lane 2, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Maya Hall. Lane 3, representing Bournemouth Collegiate School, Kayla van der Merwe. Lane 4, representing East Kilbride, Yvonne Brown. Lane 5, representing City of Birmingham, Charlotte Rigg. Lane 6, representing City of Peterborough, Amelia Monaghan. Lane 7, representing City of Leeds, Rebecca Clines. Lane 8, representing Stockwell Metro, Charlotte Hume. And in Lane 9, representing Dartmoor, Holly Steer. This is the women's 16 years, 200 metres breaststroke final. Up they come then. In this, the girls 16 years, 200 metre breaststroke final. And 16 years record, covered by one, Georgia Coates, 2:26.42. Only the one personal best during qualifying here, Yvonne Brown, went 2:33.72, and that's puts her in number 4. People around her. Quick times, 2:31 exists for Charlotte Rigg in Birmingham. Also at 2:32.22, Rebecca Clines, City of Leeds, is capable as well. In 3 at the moment, Kayla van der Merwe of Bournemouth Collegiate School. 34.80. Starts to level up. Here comes Rigg at the turn. It will be Rigg with Birmingham in the lead. 1:13.40 or 13:52 from Van der Merwe. Third position is Yvonne Brown. That's the 1, 2, 3 as they head back down towards the diving pin end. Once more here, the one more turn that they've got left. One more chance to come off that wall and go for it. And still in 3, Van der Merwe is pushing. But it's Rigg in the white cap, City of Birmingham, who leads the way. 4th was Monaghan at the last turn. She might just about be on the shoulder for 3rd. Still coming here in lane 2 is Mayo Hall as well of Ellesmere. So it's going to be tight as they head back down. It's Rigg from Brown, from Monaghan, from Hall and Van der Merwe. It's 5 of them heading back down towards the scoreboard end here at Ponsford. It looks like Rigg has got enough to hold them all off, or has she? Because here comes Van der Merwe again in lane 3. The lady in the dark coloured cap comes through the 25-metre marker. She's into second position. Has she got any more energy? Has she got any more strength to go past Charlotte Rigg in lane 5 here? Here comes Van der Merwe. This is going to be one of the tightest finishes of the night. 10 metres to go. Rigg holding on. Here comes Van der Merwe into the final 5. It's between those two. At the wall it goes to Van der Merwe. 2:32.24 from 2:32.46. And Yvonne Brown sandwiched in the middle. 2:33.17. Well, one of the tightest of the night, that. Van der Merwe just getting it back and clawing through the gap. Rigg led for such a long time in that race, only to be beaten at the end by just over 0.2 of a second. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the women's 17 to 18 years, 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0, representing Northampton, Elsa McDonald. Lane 1, representing City of Leeds, Layla Black. Lane 2, representing Newcastle, Rachel Taylor. Lane 3, representing Millfield, Lily Booker. Lane 4, representing City of Sheffield, Amy Bell. Lane 5, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Annabelle Guy Johnson. Lane 6, representing Street, Kaylee Parker. Lane 7, representing Guildford, Rosanna Arnold. Lane 8, representing South Ayrshire, Katie Robertson. And in lane 9, representing City of Glasgow, Katie McKenzie. This is the women's 17 to 18 years, 200 metres breaststroke final.
Where we go, Annabelle Inley for City of Sheffield, getting a goal last night, the 400 metre individual medley. 200 on the breast for her to contend with tonight only. Annabelle Guy Johnson in lane 5, also getting on the roster last night, getting 3rd in the 50 breast. There's quite a few here, once in their first taste. Around the neck later on tonight. And most of them are a straight line right now, in fact 9 out of the 10 in that formation. As they come towards the halfway point, you'd say it's quite conservative, but I'm sure all of them are trying to just get away from one another, but they're all going at the same sort of rate. It is very difficult to do that, and of course with the breaststroke, get that feeling sometimes that we're just trying to crawl our way through some men, but coming towards the halfway point, there is no gap at all right now on the naked eye. And in fact, on these times as well, Amy Bell in lane 4 and Lily Booker in lane 3, twinned on 1:12.91. Rosanna Arnold in lane 7 is the nearest rival to them at the moment, with Rachel Taylor in lane 2 of Newcastle making up the top 4, just ahead of Kaylee Parker, but it really could be anyone's by the end of it. Just pick a name out of the hat and that could be your winner. In lane 5, Annabelle Guy Johnson of RTW Monsters beginning to come towards the front now at just the right time as well. The halfway point, she was in 6th place and just under a second behind the leaders. That shows how close it was at the front. But now with 50 metres to go, she will turn more or less at the same time as Lily Booker in lane 3 of Millfield, who seems to have disposed of Amy Bell to her right-hand side. The City of Sheffield swimmer has got a bit of work on here to turn this around. But a really good turn in lane 1 from Layla Black. of City of Leeds, and maybe this is the incentive for her to push on now and maybe get on the podium at the end of this. Things really beginning to dwindle now. 3 or 4 are the ones claiming to go towards the front, and a couple joining them. Also a late emergence in lane 8 from Katie Robertson in South Ayrshire, but as she ran out of time and particularly space in the pool to do so. Lily Booker in lane 3 though of Millfield, pulling away from Amy Bell and Annabelle Guy-Johnson now. They will battle for silver and bronze. Gold for Lily Booker. Amy Bell has managed to get silver after what was looking like a precarious scenario of 50 metres to go. Annabelle Guy-Johnson going from 6th to 3rd on the final 100. Lily Booker is the one that has won it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the women's 19 years and over 200 meters breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Emma Day. Lane 1, representing Mount Kelly, Neve Robinson. Lane 2, representing Aberdeen, Orla Adams. Lane 3, representing Edinburgh University, Cara Hanlon. Lane 4, representing Stockport Metro, Katie Matz. Lane 5, representing Bath, Georgia Coates. Lane 6, representing Loughborough University, Megan Morrison. Lane 7, representing Nova Centurion, Kira Fletcher. Lane 8, representing Bath University, Emily Wood. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough University, Grace Gilroy. This is the women's 19 years and over 200 meters breaststroke final.
So off we go with the final set of the 200 metre breaststroke finals for the women. Rattling through these finals tonight. After this, of course, we have the men back in the pool with the 100 metre backstroke. And we finish things with the 50 metre events. So not long left at all. Second night of action. Chugging by at a really good rate. Time flies when you're enjoying such top quality swimming. Coming towards the halfway point. Lane 4, Katie Matz of Stockport Metro. Been a decent night for them so far. She's trying to better the season best she got here earlier on today. 2:27.02 was that time. 5 seconds quicker than that of Cara Hanlon. I have to say, outside of Katie Matz and Georgia Coates, most of the pool certainly are able to do a lot better than they proved this morning, apart from Kira Fletcher in lane 7 and Nova Centurion getting a PB, 2:33.67. But at this moment, struggling to keep in front with those at the top, which is a really good signal of how they are up in their game here tonight under the lights in Ponce Forge. Down the middle, the two swimmers beginning to merge together. Georgia Coates in lane 5, getting closer and closer to Katie Matz, who's been the pace setter for a vast majority of this race so far. Either side of them, on their right in lane 3, is Cara Hanlon of Edinburgh University. Into their left, slightly just behind them in lane 6, Megan Morrison of Loughborough University. Even more prominent forward, though, from Loughborough is Grace Gilroy, in fact, in lane 9. And she on that turn there was well up into the top of the standings. Kenny Matz there leading the way. Georgia Coates in second. Cara Hanlon up there in third. Megan Morrison in sixth. He's just ahead of a Loughborough rival, Grace Gilroy, who still has a little bit of work to do in order to join them. Ola Adams as well in lane 2 is flooding around those sort of positions, but the backpack right now struggling to break into the top 3, and in particular that top 2 of Katie Matz and Georgia Coates, more or less an exclusive club right there at the front. They're both battling for the gold. It looks like Katie Matz has got the ticket for it. 2:25.06 the winning time, just over half a second in front of Georgia Coates. Third for Cara Hanlon. That one very much going to form. Kenny Matz, fastest qualifier, fastest in the final. Another medal for her.
Keep those tweets coming in. So it's good to see one Exeter swimmer who've just met Liam Tankoff and had their picture taken with him here with the squad. So well done to you guys. Hashtag Summer Champs 18. And we've got the 100 backstroke coming up now as well. So let's go down to Stephen Jameson, who's got himself an interview.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alan. Katie, what a couple of days. You've had another gold medal. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that because it's a PB, so.
And how much confidence does this start to the week? I know you pretty much swim every event you can. How much confidence does this give you at the start of the week? 2 gold medals, a PB in there as well, for the rest of a very busy week for you.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence because I've had 2 BBs and just gives me a lot of hope for the rest of the week.
And for the rest of the year as well?
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, your gold medalist, Katie Matz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the men's 13 to 14 years, 100 metres, backstroke final. Lane 0, representing Aberdeen, Cameron Travis. Lane 1, representing Tigers of Jersey, Isaac Dodds. Lane 2, representing Corby, Archie Evans. Lane 3, representing Prescott, Toby Hill. In lane 4, representing Woking, Hendrik van der List. Lane 5, representing Millfield, Matthew Hall. Lane 6, representing Gateshead and Wickham, Ryan Shaw. Lane 7, representing Wickham District, Jan Poulton. Lane 8, representing Sevenoaks, Louis Hayes. And in lane 9, representing Worcester, Daniel Day. This is the men's 13 to 14 years, 100 metres, backstroke final. Good start here in 6 from Ryan Shaw. National best at 1:41. Inside him, Matthew Hall also won a personal best. So too Van der Leest, Hill, Evans, and Travis. So a few PBs in the 100 back this morning. And this is good stuff from Ryan Shaw. He's going to make the last 25 now. Has he gone far, far too quickly? Because here come the rest. Here in 3, Toby Hill of Prescott starting to close down on Ryan Zhao in 6. Has he got enough energy to hold on? Here in 3 comes Hill. Ryan really going for it. He's got there 59.85. Just about hanging on to beat Hill to the touch. Well, it was a good finish. Matthew Hall coming in 3rd in 60.61. Toby Hill 60.39. Ryan Zhao for a moment, around about 25 to go, looked like they were all going to catch him. He looked like he was fading, but he found the energy, he found the strength to keep on going, and he's won this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Guildford, Toby Stewart. In lane 1, representing Natare West London, Jordan McPhail. In lane 2, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Ethan Grace Richards. In lane 3, representing Derwentide, Lewis Maxwell. In lane 4, representing City of Oxford, Nicholas Skelton. Lane 5, representing City of Glasgow, Mark Ford. Lane 6, representing Cockermouth, Samuel Greenbank. Lane 7, representing Perth City, Jack Munsey. Lane 8, representing St Austell, Charlie Varker. And in lane 9, representing Newcastle, Alfie Scott. This is the men's 15 years, 100 meters backstroke final. Finish to our last race. What will we get this time around? A commanding victor or another close finish? We'll have to wait and see. Certainly for the first 50 metres it looks pretty close as they make the turns in the central lanes. Mark Ford of 5. Glasgow 29.19, 29.26 from Greenbank in lane 6, and on the other side of Ford was Nicholas Skelton. City of Oxford 29.28 was the turn here as they come back down. It's now Skelton gone from 3rd to 1st on the far side. Keep your eyes on Alfie Scott. He turned in 5th, but he is sticking with the leaders as much as he can. But in 4, Skelton looks like he might just do the business. Under the flags they go. Skelton will stretch out and take it. 59.45. Second 59.60 for Ford and Maxwell in 3rd. Indeed, it was another close finish. 59.45. Just 15/100ths clear of Ford. Maxwell 59.94. Not a lot separated these guys at all. That's the top 3, though. Skelton takes the title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 16 years, 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Stirling Swim, Alexander Harris. Lane 1, representing City of Cambridge, Jonathan Adam. Lane 2, representing Basildon, Samuel Perks. Lane 3, representing City of Cardiff, Johan Evans. Lane 4, representing City of Birmingham, Jacob Davies. Lane 5, representing Poole, Oliver Fairman. Lane 6, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Charlie Hutchison. Lane 7, representing City of Glasgow, Ryan Robertson. Lane 8, representing Plymouth Leander, Rays Warley. And in lane 9, representing Stowmarket, Manfred Battle. This is the men's 16 years, 100 metres, backstroke final.
Jacob Davies in lane 4 with the personal best over 57.62, and that means it's the best on paper as well in terms of the PBs also. Charlie Hutchison in lane 6 of Ellesmere College Titans are so used to being in the central lanes. He got second yesterday in the 400 metre freestyle, and it was 57.85 PB that he currently boasts next to his name. However, he did it this season. Season's best 58.66 is what came earlier on for him. So as they turn at the halfway point, lead the way, Jacob Davies of City of Birmingham, just behind him Charlie Hutchison, as we may expect to them to battle it out. West in the middle of them geographically is Oliver Fairman of Poole, who himself got a personal best this morning of 58.43, with great support by the other contingent on the near side as well, but it might be in vain. He's only levelling third at the moment. Lane 3, Johan Evans of City of Cardiff is his nearest rival. Those two battling away with one another. Fairman may have just unstuck himself on them two. However, at the front, in lane 4, Jacob Davies coming in alongside Charlie Hutchison. And in that order they touch as well. Davies 57.11 wins it. Charlie Hutchison in second, 57.25, and Fairman wins the battle over Johan Evans. Just seemed to stretch away in the final 20, which was enough for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 17-18 years, 100 metres, backstroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Glasgow, Joe Watt. In lane 1, representing City of Peterborough, Jamie Scholes. In lane 2, representing Guildford, Alexander Armstrong. In lane 3, representing City of Leeds, Miles Stuck. In lane 4, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Joseph Small. In lane 5, representing City of Sheffield, Charlie Brown. In lane 6, representing East Kilbride, Scott Gibson. In lane 7, representing City of Oxford, Daniel Jenkins. In lane 8, representing Sutton Chi, Michael Rees. And in lane 9, representing City of Leicester, Charlie Poole. This is the men's 17-18 years, 100 metres, backstroke final.
Four PBs involved, in fact 5 PBs involved in this. The fastest 4 getting them as well. Joseph Small, the fastest of them, 56.55 earlier on this morning. That was very well indeed. Scott Gibson on paper can go nearly as quick as that. 56.71 is his PB as well. Be interesting to see if he can bring that to the table here in Sheffield tonight. The turn at the halfway point being made by fastest seed Joseph Small, 27.31, which sees him ahead of Scott Gibson of East Kilbride. Charlie Brown currently in third, Miles Sturk up there as well. This one definitely going to fall. Joe Watt trying to lodge himself in contention at the halfway point in lane 0, but that seems to have dwindled somewhat. Now at the front, a lead that's certainly not evaporating is Joseph Smalls of Ellesmere College Titans. He is pulling away here. He's got a body length lead over around 3 swimmers that are trying to steal that away from him. They're not going to, though. .56.07 then the winning time, 0.39 seconds ahead of that of Scott Gibson. And in third, Charlie Brown of City of Sheffield. Really close fought battle there towards the end. Gibson, Brown and Sturk really hot on each other's tails. Small with a comfortable win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 19 years and over 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Loughborough University, Nathan Wells. In lane 1, representing Pioneer 79, Thomas Gilroy. In lane 2, representing Swansea Aquatics, Liam White. In lane 3, representing University of Stirling, Martin Walton. In lane 4, representing Loughborough University, Daniel Cross. In lane 5, representing University of Stirling, Oliver Fitt. In lane 6, representing Loughborough University, James McFadden. In lane 7, representing Loughborough University, Callum Barrett. And in lane 8, representing Loughborough University, James Oxborough. In lane 9, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Jack Shillinglaw. This is the men's 19 years and over, 100 metres, backstroke final. One of 5 from Loughborough University in this final. Who will challenge him the strongest? Martin Walton, University of Stirling these days. 55.41 as a personal best. It's happened this season as well. He's got a 56.61 in qualifying for Martin Walton. So the family are watching on from the stands here somewhere. They come then. This is good from Walton in 3. Can he hold off Cross on the inside of him? And in fact, he's not just holding him off. Walton was just trying to push away there, but here comes Cross once more into the final 5 metres. And at the touch, it is Martin Walton, 55.34. It's a new personal best. 55.41 was what it stood at. Daniel Cross indeed getting second, 55.71. And Oliver Fitt, 56.07 for that third position, just in front of Liam White. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 13-14 years, 50 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Stockport Metro, Eliza Pinkstone. In lane 1, representing Newcastle, Olivia Cattery. In lane 2, representing Plymouth Leander, Oriana Noel. In lane 3, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Chiara Tomasello. In lane 4, representing Colchester, Sophie Freeman. In lane 5, representing City of Cardiff, Rebecca De Torres. In lane 6, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Meadow Dronsfield. In lane 7, representing South Ayrshire, Lucy Grieve. In lane 8, representing Aberdeen, Anya Slesser. And in lane 9, representing Teddington, Gracie May. This is the women's 13-14 years, 50 metres butterfly final.
And there we go, Sophie Freeman the quickest this morning, 27.92. That was 500ths of a second off her PB, a PB which saw her actually get the younger age group record, British record of course 13 years and under, but now she's in the category above and maybe she can go and get that once again. We'll have to wait and find out. The first priority to win this race, and she's in front at the moment, just to her right hand side. Rebecca De Torres of City of Cardiff. It looks like those two are clear of the rest of the pool, but Sophie Freeman winning it herself, 27.39. It's not a British record, but it is a new PB for Sophie Freeman of Colchester. Terrific swim from her, 27.39. Then Rebecca Torres in second spot. Lucy Grieve getting third.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 15 years, 50 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing City of Milton Keynes, Charlotte Wynne-Jones. Lane 1, representing Warrington, Gabby Melbourne-Smith. In lane 2, representing Hart Midlothian, Emma Russell. Lane 3, representing Northampton, Betsy Wizard. In lane 4, representing City of Leicester, Maisie Elliott. In lane 5, representing Hatfield, Sarah Kalawska. Lane 6, representing Aberdeen, Rosie Morgan. In lane 7, representing City of Leicester, Samantha Diaz. In lane 8, representing Natari West London, Caroline Lewitt. And in lane 9, representing South Bournemouth, Ella Chong. This is the women's 15 years, 50 metres butterfly final.
There we go, holding a herself in the water for quite a long time there in lane 5. Sarah Clavasco of Hatfield, so prominent on the East Region stage. What can she do on the national? Earlier on today, she's got a PB of 28.32, but that's 500ths of a second behind Adam Mays-Yell in City of Leicester. Good strong contingent on the front row, the far side though, back in the East Midland they're here as well. But at the moment it's not enough because Betsy Wizard of Northampton is the one leading the way in lane 3. So they're coming towards the wall. There's a couple of outliners as well trying to get there, but Wizard has done it. Betsy Wizard 27.7. That is a new PB by 7/10 of a second. A brilliant time from her. Maisie Elliott second on 27.88. Rosie Morgan third, 27.99.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 16 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 0, representing Bromley, Imogen Mears. Lane 1, representing Isle of Man, Olivia Marshall. Lane 2, representing Plymouth Leander, Duru Tanier. Lane 3, representing Nuffield Llwyd, Elena Morgan. In lane 4, representing City of Derby, Sophie Yendel. Lane 5, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Pierre Murray. Lane 6, representing City of Cardiff, Kiara Morris. Lane 7, representing Mount Kelly, Kaylee Decker. In lane 8, representing City of Newport, Megan Allison. And in lane 9, representing University of Aberdeen, Geir Alcaraz. This is the women's 16 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Here we go then, 16-year, 50 butterfly final, up they come. Already a cracking start here from Mendel of Derby, up towards the 25 metres. Visibly she has a fractional lead. It's not by much, but she's already starting to now push away from the rest. Coming good on the left-hand side, Elena Morgan of Nuffield really pushing on the door, but this is all about Yendel here. Into the final 5, can she hold them off at the touch? Or she can, 27-22, it's 2/10 of a second outside of the age group record. It's a silver for Morgan and bronze for Murray. Yendel 27-22, taking it from Morgan. Murray in third, just in front of Alcaraz on the far side. 27.94 for her. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's 17-18 years, 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 0, representing City of Leeds, Kiara Sloshan. Lane 1, representing City of Sheffield, Kate Clifton. Lane 2, representing Heart of Midlothian, Kiana McInnes. Lane 3, representing Colchester, Eleanor Dooley. Lane 4, representing Poole, Jasmine McRae. Lane 5, representing Aberdeen, Yasmin Perry. Lane 6, representing Bishop Stortford, Helena Phillip. Lane 7, representing Millfield, Emma Harvey. Lane 8, representing Stockport Metro, Elizabeth Harris. And in lane 9, representing Guildford, Alicia Wilson. This is the women's 17-18 years, 50 meters butterfly final.
There we go, then furious start as expected, this one from all 10 of the swimmers in pretty much straight line, but that will change in the next 25 minutes or so. So we're just trying to look here who's got the head in front. It's very difficult to tell, isn't it? Down the central lanes, we'll look for now. Jasmine McRae being backed by the strong pool contingent again on the near side in lane 4. Good burst as well in lane 2 from Kayla McInnes of Hart Midlothian as they come into the wall. It is McRae. 27.08 from her, just 600ths of a second outside the British record as well. A superb swim from the 16-year-old there, who of course turns 17 in November. One of the younger ones in the pool, but really pitting her wits against the elders and winning that race.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the women's 19 years and over 50 meters butterfly final. Lane 0, representing Northlink Swim Squad, Holly Williams. Lane 1, representing Loughborough University, Kate Mills. Lane 2, representing City of Glasgow, Emily Horn. Lane 3, representing Plymouth Leander, Laura Stevens. Lane 4, representing City of Cardiff, Harriet Jones. In lane 5, representing Loughborough University, Emily Barclay. In lane 6, representing Stockport Metro, Kiara Standing. Lane 7, representing Loughborough University, Emily Crane. In lane 8, representing Oldham Athletics, Jessica Calderbank. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough University, Molly Allen. This is the women's 19 years and over 50 meters butterfly final.
Just the 3 PBs coming from this morning. Emma Barclay, probably the most noteworthy of them in lane 5 for Loughborough University, 27.15. Really trying to go toe-to-toe here with Harriet Jones and also Laura Stevens in lane 3 as well from Plymouth Leander. Of course, won the 400-metre individual medley last night, but this definitely a lot much of a different race. Down the centre then they go with 4 and 5. Jones and Barclay towards the wall. And it is Jones that's done it. The fastest 3 from the heat, so the fastest 3 in the final. Harriet Jones topping things, 26.79, 400ths ahead of Emily Barclay. And Laura Stevens in lane 3 gets 3rd spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 13-14 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Mid-Sussex, Michael Edwards. In lane 1, representing Poole, Alan Skachaziuk. In lane 2, representing Northampton, Harvey Freeman. In lane 3, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Oliver Kettle. Lane 4, representing Dartmoor, Cameron Williams. Lane 5, representing St Ives, James Quinn. In lane 6, representing Ellesmere College Titans, George Smith. Lane 7, representing Warren the Bath Club, Jamie Littlefield. In lane 8, representing Atlantis, Jacob Davis. Lane 9, representing Swansea Aquatics, Anirin Davies. This is the men's 13-14 years, 50 metres, breaststroke final.
In they go, let's have the swimmers there, not undeterred by that brilliant delay to the start of proceedings. Crowd selling on, if anything, it's boosting the atmosphere to the Welsh flag on the far side, fluttering in the distance as well. Of course, got Swansea with that, they're in. Davies going on in late 9, but going strongest at the moment with 20 minutes to go down the middle is Cameron Williams of Dartmoor. Of course, he has done so well so far today. 2 British records in as many days as well. Maybe he could make it a hat-trick coming in towards the wall. He has won it 29-7-3. And it is another British record for Cameron Williams. Let's hear it through, ladies and gentlemen, while he's still in the pool. 29-7-3, goodness me.
Whilst he celebrates, you've got to give it up to mums dancing in the aisles with a flag. The lady with the Welsh flag was tremendous throughout that. They'll be dancing in the aisles of Ponds Forge tonight, I think the expression goes. No idea whether she's happy or not. She was just dancing with a Welsh flag. I already found it on the way in. Good stuff. British age records are a-tumbling, ladies are a-dancing, swimming is a-happening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 15 years, 50 metres, breaststroke final. Lane 0, representing Basildon, Lewis Pinning. Lane 1, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Jack Goodwin. Lane 2, representing City of Oxford, Billy Watton. Lane 3, representing Millfield, William Ellington. Lane 4, representing Havant and Waterlooville, Austin Slade Jeffrey. Lane 5, representing York City, Jason Robson. Lane 6, representing Mount Kelly, Sandor Aponyi. Lane 7, representing Aberdeen, it's Finlay Cousins. Lane 8, representing Ealing, Pietro Lombardo. And in lane 9, representing Reading, Nikolai Kuturyansky. This is the men's 15 years, 50 metres, breaststroke final. Robson of York City. Just about holding off Aponyi of Mount Kelly. to his left-hand side. Austin Slade Jeffrey trying as well in the green cap. That's Ellington of Millfield, but it looks like 5, and it is. Jason Robson of York, 30.11. Well, the results are there, and there is indeed a disqualification in lane 4. No stopping Jason Robson, though. Takes it from Ellington. Sandor Aponyi comes in third. Jonathan Bell.
And from Alan to myself, down now to Stephen Jameson, who's got the man who's got a hat-trick of British age records over the course of the first 2 days. Cameron Williams.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. The man of the moment of this meet. That is the 4th age record you've broken in 2 days, heats and finals. How on earth does that feel?
Honestly, feels amazing. I came here not expecting to do anything like that, but as it turns out I have, and I'm super happy about it.
And I know you're really well supported at this event with friends and family and coaches. What would you like to say to them?
I want to thank them very much. The support's been amazing. It's just great.
And I know you're one of the younger swimmers at this meet. This is just the start of your journey, I'm sure. What do you want to achieve in swimming?
Possibly go to the Olympics, maybe break world records one day.
Well, it's pretty good aspirations, but you've made a pretty good start as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our British record holder, Cameron Williams.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 16 years, 50 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Guildford, Charlie Trotman. In lane 1, representing Modernian, Joshua Bristow. Lane 2, representing North Ayrshire, Rory Dixon. Lane 3, representing Nufio Chlwyd, Rodri Williams. Lane 4, representing Millfield, William Mitchell. Lane 5, representing West Lothian, John Keane. Lane 6, representing Basildon, Jack Williams. In lane 7, representing Thanet Swim Club, Toby Sijuade. Lane 8, representing Plymouth Leander, Benjamin Fannon. And in lane 9, representing Guildford, Cameron White. This is the men's 16 years, 50 metres breaststroke final.
And away they go then, holding that. Strong under the water there was really Richie in lead 4 from Milford School. The last to pop his head above the water and then just dart towards now the scoreboard end, where earlier on he managed to touch in at 29.74. That's the personal best for him. Likewise, John Keane to his right hand side as well managed to get his best ever swim under his belt, but it does mean that those around him aren't capable of going a little bit better than they have done this morning. Roger Williams, one of them in lane 3, and he may get this. Oh, he just has under the nose of William Mitchell. John Keane in 3rd. Winning time there from the no-field Chlwyd swimmer, 29.17. Indeed a PB for him. Maybe that Welsh flag was packed away a little bit too prematurely.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 17-18 years, 50 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0, representing Weston-super-Mare, James King. Lane 1, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Adam Metcalf. Lane 2, representing Anaconda, Tommy Donovan. Lane 3, representing Mount Kelly, Oliver Taverner. Lane 4, representing Warren the Bath Club, Archie Goodburn. Lane 5, representing City of Derby, Gregory Butler. Lane 6, representing Swansea Aquatics, Lewis Fraser. Lane 7, representing Ellesmere College Titans, Joel Thompson. Lane 8, representing City of Oxford, Connor Bryan. And in lane 9, representing Plymouth Leander, Morgan Newman. This is the men's 17-18 years, 50 metres, breaststroke final.
And away we go. Archie Goodburn, of course, earlier on today, the one of the best swimmer, getting not just a PB, but of course a British age record as well for the 17-year category. 28.24 that was. Well, certainly at this stage, he's been clawed back in lane 5 by Gregory Butler of City of Derby. 28.44 was his PB that he got earlier on today. Very close between the two. It may be just 0.2 of a second between them on this occasion as well. Pushing each other towards the board. 28.04. Well, Archie Goodburn did have the British record earlier, and he's managed to better it as well. 28.04, another British record for Archie Goodburn, ladies and gentlemen.
More good times coming in, and it's great to see the age record stumble. This is very much the beginning of their journey. We see so many names in the age records, but some, they go on to be big names and stars, others just don't. It doesn't happen, but hopefully the ones we're seeing here today will go on to make it. Just 3 more bits of action to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 19 years and over 50 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Robert Cowley. Lane 1, representing City of Sheffield, Oliver Crosby. Lane 2, representing City of Oxford, David Murphy. Lane 3, representing Crawley, George Hopkins. Lane 4, representing Putteridge, Lawrence Palmer. Lane 5, representing University of Stirling, Craig Benson. Lane 6, representing Plymouth Leander, Marcus Gardner. Lane 7, representing Barking and Dagenham, Lewis Clifford Stevenson. Lane 8, representing City of Cardiff, James Lewis. And in lane 9, representing Stockport Metro, Kyle Boyack. This is the men's 19 years and over 50 metres breaststroke final.
So here we go then, the final set of men's 50-metre breaststroke finals for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Good start being made in lane 2 there from David Murphy of City of Oxford, who of course saw his previous record in the 17-year category taken away from him twice today by Archie Goodburn, but he's moved on a lot since then. It was a good start from him, but he's just not managed to keep it up with 4 and 5 pushing down the middle now. Lawrence Palmer in 4, Craig Benson in 5, and he's done it again, Craig Benson, 27.33. Lawrence Palmer of Putteridge in second on 27.62. David Murphy getting third, 27.99, a PB for him. Incidentally, a PB as well for Craig Benson by a 1/10 of a second. Fantastic swim that. And talking of fantastic swims, well, we've had a double dose today from the men's 17 to 18-year-old 50-metre breaststroke champion, Archie Goodburn. He's talking to Stephen Jason now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jono. Archie, what a phenomenal swim that was. British record. Were you expecting that?
No, not particularly. I mean, I was really happy with the way I swam in Helsinki a couple of weeks ago. But I've taken those lessons that I learned there home, tweaked a couple of things in training, and come here, and obviously that's paid off and I'm swimming a bit faster.
Yeah, PB this morning off the back of those championships. How pleasing is it for you that you're only getting better through the season?
It's really good to see progression and like your hard work paying off in training as well. I was really happy with the way this morning went as well, swimming the 200 butterfly, and then quickly inside 50. Obviously two very different events, but I managed to cope with them well. I was happy with the way it worked out. And
obviously 17, you've just broken that age group record. The man who holds the 18-year age record is one Adam Peaty. Is that someone who you can look up to and aspire to be something like?
Yeah, what a guy. He's pretty quick at breaststroke, I have to say. It's going to be a challenge next year to try and take that down, but I'll give it my best shot.
It's only half a second, mate. You'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for our British record holder, Archie Goodburn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the women's multi-classification 50 metres butterfly final. In lane 4, representing Northampton, Eleanor Robinson. In lane 5, representing Northampton, Maisie Summers-Newton. This is the women's multi-classification 50 metres butterfly final. Robinson already at such a young age has an absolute abundance of experience. She's already been to a European Championship, got silvers and bronze. She's already been to a Commonwealth Games and won a gold. She's already been to a Paralympic Games and became a Paralympic champion in this very event. Her record 35.58. Is the British record, 35.58. What's she going to push it to here? Can she get somewhere near it? 35.22, it's inside. Another phenomenal swim. They're jumping for joy on poolside. Another great swim from Ellie Robinson. So Oksana Krul's world record was 35.48. If you do the maths, that's inside the world record as well. 35.22. Subject to ratification, as my friend Paul Noble always says, but he's absolutely spot on. But that, according to the record books that we've got, is inside the world record. Good stuff from Ellie Robinson. What a way to end the evening. We're going to go and speak to Ellie in a couple of moments as well. Well, those of you that stuck around, well done. You've seen a world record tonight, and we'll speak to a world record holder as well. Let's go down to Stephen Jameson, who is with, indeed, Eleanor Robinson.
Well, were we expecting that at the end of the meet? What a way to sign it off. Ellie, a world record. I know it's something you're a little bit used to, but how does that feel?
I mean, I wasn't expecting that either, so I'm really, really happy and quite relieved because it's been a long time coming. I had quite a difficult season last year, so it's really good to know that sticking with it, it's paying off.
And this is all ahead of a European Championships. This must fill you with so much confidence. You haven't even started taper yet.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been quite nice to do it at Europeans, but I'm just really happy because it's showing that there's potential there and that there's a chance to go even quicker. So I'm just really happy that I've kind of let myself know I'm doing all right.
Well, you can say that again. I saw the reaction at the end, all your teammates from GB coming out and giving you a cuddle. What does that mean to you to have the support here at the Nationals?
I really enjoy having the support from my teammates and having the support from everyone around me. So I really couldn't appreciate it anymore. So thank you so much.
Ellie, thank you. A world record, ladies and gents. We give it up for the one, the only Ellie Robinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athlete for our next event, the men's multi-classification 50 metres butterfly final. In lane 4, representing City of Glasgow, Andrew Mullen. This is the men's multi-classification 50 metres butterfly final.
And there we go then, ladies and gentlemen, it's the final race of the night. Let's use all the energy we've got left to will on Andrew Mullen here. It's pretty simple for him. He just has to beat his personal best, which is also the British record of 36.32 in order to get a medal out of this one here. So of course one eye on the scoreboard clock here in venue, but also another on Andrew Mullen as he comes in now into the final 15 metres. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the Scot as he comes in towards the wall. It is looking very close indeed. It's agonisingly outside. 37.99 for Andrew Mullen. It's better than the time he got earlier on today, but unfortunately not enough to break that British record. But nevertheless, very spirited effort. Never easy at going in on the pool by yourself. But that rounds up day 2 here at the British Swimming Summer Championships 2018. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking with us throughout the whole course of the night. Also those watching on the live stream as well, rewarded with that world record, of course, earlier from Eleanor Robinson, a couple of British records tumbling as well. So we thank our swimmers and our coaches, also Alan for being alongside me, and of course our officials, who may now leave the poolside.